Ayan, so blessed afternoon everyone. Welcome to Brewing Live All New Season episode 370 for mental preparedness in the new landscape of living amidst the challenges of our present time. So Brewing Live is a community service of DCAP Copper Republic, the home of certified CACC life coaches and the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines. We are now brewing Wellness Connection and we are doing Radical Healing series for this month of July, and today's live streaming is the hub as generate more positive emotion. The live streaming is in partnership with Life Coach Philippines. Our heart here as a game changer is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and for the people that matter most to you. So shout out to all our coaching community and to my fellow kindred coaches serving in this corner of digital space in advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. Giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. So as you see the value that we provide as an organization, we truly appreciate receiving your stars or love gift through fund transfer or just check the caption of this video for the bank information or GCash account. For DCAP Copper Republic experience, visit DCAP Copper Republic inside Pioneer Center Compound, Pioneer Road, Corner Brixton, United States, Capitolio, Pasig City. We are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So we are more than a tradition cafe that serves that's your favorite and classic comfort food like platter, waffles, cakes, milkshakes, and coffee-based drinks. So if you are someone who is looking at space right now na gusto mo mag-isa pero ayaw mong mag-isa ka sa space. Alam mo yung gano'n na pakiramdam, then Decaf Copper Republic is the right space for you. If you need a space where you can start just expressing your authentic self, so Decaf Copper Republic is a right space for you. So we help individuals to make a therapeutic lifestyle change with our line of plant-based meal, natural fruit juices, keto products, sugar replacement, and insulin organic wine and tea. Decaf Copper Republic is also the exclusive distributor of David Faith's Insulin Wine and Tea, area of Mandaluyong and Parañaque. So our hashtag Save One campaign against diabetes is ongoing. So we invite you to join us as resellers and brand ambassadors to help the raise awareness of the sugar regulator products to help fight the debilitating symptoms and effects of diabetes. So you can check our FB page for the menu of the sumptuous meal and refreshing drinks or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to partner with Decaf Copper Republic in advancing health and wellness in your space. So if you just join us in, welcome and thank you for being here. You may circulate the link of this video and invite your friends to watch with you. You may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, thumbs up, encouragement, motivation, and best just acknowledge and express gratitude. As for me, let me give my shout out to my fellow mental model collectors inside B Learning Society by Master Coach A. We just celebrated our 1 year anniversary, and if you are not yet a smart holder of the B Learning A card and you are missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time to take action. So connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to join the B Learning Society, the 10th maker of the B Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. Enjoy food and beverage discount for Decaf Copper Republic from Decaf Copper Republic and get full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach happening every fourth Saturday of the month, plus benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So save the date on this month. We'll be having our Mental Model Masterclass on July 29. That is the fifth Friday of the month at 7:30 p.m. for Buyer Hat Button Mental Model Masterclass and learn how to grow your sales and profit while making a positive impact by learning a mental model that intersects with business success. So I'm really excited to see you inside um, Be Learning where we can really share a space if you also need a space like virtually, like hindi ka makakapunta sa DCAP kasi malayo ka. If you need a space where you can start expressing yourself at the same time, you can start learning from other people, then Be Learning is a right space for you. And for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. So we are now diving into today's conversation. generate more positive emotion. So please do tag your friends, forward this video link, and invite others to join our conversation on radical healing. So if this is the first time that you na nakita mo ako dito sa Brewing Live or first time mo ako marinig. So hello everyone, I am Life Coach Tricia from Life Coach Philippines. I'm a certified co-actively co-create life coach and mental health coach by Master Coach A. I'm also a scholar from Coach A Tribe Speaker where I learned to express my own message through public speaking to really communicate myself more than just a word, but through my authentic story. Ayan. So I'm also a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, and we build Tribe to help your unstoppable dream come true. I'm a mental model collector. I'm also a mental model collector inside Be Learning Society, where every month, like na-mention ko kanina, every month we've got mental model masterclass where it can really help us to really understand different mental models that can also help us to understand ourselves by understanding how our brain works. So, this is our tama ba? This is kasi 12, 13. Yeah, this is our 14th month inside the Be Learning Society. And I'm really excited. Like every month, I've been learning different mental models. Mental models that can help me understand myself better. At the same time, mental models that I can use so that I can really, that I can use to improve on how I see things. Like yung mga perspective ko. And lastly, to understand also other people. Ano ba yung mga iba't ibang perspectives that we have? Like to really understand na yes, papare-pareho tayong tao, but meron tayong iba-ibang perspective. So, maganda siyang matutunan kasi it also allows me to give chance and opportunity to other people na mas maintindihan nila ako. Being able to really start expressing with them. So, it's really, malaking impact siya sa amin. Like, each mental model collector, merong iba't ibang impact ang nagagawa ang mental model sa amin. And that's for me. It really helped me to really start expressing myself, start unleashing my own voice. And it really made me more confident each day that the way I talk, I know myself better. So I really want to really I want to really invite you to join us inside the Be Learning Society. And lastly, I am the founder and creator of Express to Dream Big Again coaching committee. So my mission in this space, I created this space because I really want to create a safe space for you and for the people that matters to you. So express as your journey on the freedom to choose to stay alive and to dream big again. And if you are someone who is watching this on a replay, please comment #replay and do send us message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. So you may find the YouTube link where you can watch a replay of all the episodes of Brewing Live. Like imagine it's for today, I'm the uh, 370 episode of Brewing Live. So I'm sure if pwede mo mahanap sa YouTube sa YouTube link yung mga different topics that we've been talking about. So if I'm sure there's a topic na makakatulong sa inyo. So I really want to invite you to really visit a YouTube link. Please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you will be notified when new learning video becomes available then. So, ayan, so for my fellow coaches who are joining me today, thank you so much. We've got Ate Coach Mau, Coach Lacey, Coach Tin, Coach Sean. Ayun, so, so for today, before we dive to our topic for today, that is generate some positive emotion, before diving into too deep into our conversation today, let me first give you the questions that we can that we can use to help us reflect about positive emotion. Ano nga ba ang positive emotion? So, here are the questions. So, first is, we need to define ano ba ang positive emotion para sa iyo. Like, we know that meron siyang specific definition, like pag search mo sa Google, but ano nga ba ang positive emotion sa iyo? What is your own definition of positive emotion? Second is, how does it look like? Ano ba yung mukha kapag nakaka-experience ka ng positive emotion? Is there a certain situation that you can remember na where you are able to really experience a positive emotion? Third question is, how do you express positive emotion? So, when you become, kapag you are able to define kung ano yung positive emotion sa'yo, you are easily going to identify ano din ba yung mga paano ka din ba nag-express ng positive emotion, or maybe it will also help you to reflect on baka hindi ko siya na-express but I just na-encounter mo lang siya, like pero hindi mo inaalaw yung sarili mo mag-express. So that is one of my favorite questions for today. So how do you express positive emotion? Fourth question is, ano ba yung mga benefits na nangyayari kapag you are experiencing or you are allowing yourself to express and feel that certain positive emotion? Ano ba yung mga benefits na na-encounter natin? Ano yung mga benefits na na-receive natin once we allow ourselves to feel and express a certain positive emotion? And the last question is, can you remember a certain situation where a positive emotion helps you appreciate or just enjoy the moment? Like, merong mga bagay like not all like isa sa isang araw hindi lahat positive emotion yung pwede mo ma-encounter, but because you are able to express and feel that positive emotion, it really help you to appreciate and just enjoy the moment. Like you just to be now, like nandun ka sa present time, you are not thinking about the past and future. So can you remember a situation kung saan mo siya na-encounter? So just feel free to express it in the comment section below. And good, we are happy that you are here and you are able to really express yourself, because maybe someone din nahihirapan mag-express, hindi niya pa masabi kung ano yung mga experiences niya. You will be also helping them by learning from your own sharing. So, yun, I really promote in the space to really start expressing ourselves as we learn, because um, doon sa mga experiences na share natin, marami ding taong natututo. Like, minsan iniisip natin na baka hindi nila maintindihan, but I'm sure at least one person may makakaintindi sa space na yan. And this is a safe space. This is also a space where I start expressing myself. I feel kahit may mga pagkakataon na nasa mind ko na baka hindi maintindihan nila ako, but the taong mga kausap ko kasi is also help me understand myself. So, yeah. So, if you are someone, I really invite you to really start expressing yourself and share your thoughts about this question. So, ayun. So, while you are reflecting, no, while you are reflecting about the question, so kung hindi mo nahabol yung mga questions na yun, Coach, ano ba yung mga questions? So, pwede ko siya i-share sa mamaya after this live. And I'm gonna help you if you needed help ba ng pag-process noon, let's have a conversation. Okay? So, as we start, so yung first question natin was, ano ba yung positive emotion for us? So, a positive emotion, according to one of the article that I've read, a positive emotion is an emotional reaction designed to express a positive effect, such as happiness when one attains a goal, a relief when a danger has been avoided, or a contentment when one is satisfied with the present state of affairs. So you can compare that to being able to really experience a negative emotion. So there's another article that I also read that positive emotion are not simply happy feelings. Like hindi lang sila they are not just be limited as or defined just a happy feelings, but we are chased to feel momentary pleasure. Like the more negative emotion, they play a significant role in everyday in life. So positive emotion is really important to really how we can really overcome those negative emotions that we feel. So we can consciously choose our positive emotion, or whether they are a direct result or some action or experience. So a positive emotion, we can really choose that if consciously pwede natin siyang gamitin. We can really consciously choose to really feel a positive emotion, but we can also positive emotion can also an experience from a direct result of some actions or experience that you are encountering. So those are the few definition of positive emotion, but I really want to invite you that if you are someone uh, or you have meron ka ding own definition of positive emotion, so please express it in the comment section below, and I'm sure um, there are people na matututo din sa definition mo yan. So thank you for joining me, Master Coach Jasmine. And yun, uh, let's um, let's also define it that there are two popular ways of defining positive emotion. Like bukod dun sa shinare ko sa'yo, there are actually two positive ways on how we can define a positive emotion. So positive emotion, they have been defined as multi-component response tendency. So this was according to Fred Drickson in 2001. So this is Barbara. It's one of my favorite one of my favorite person who really writes about positive emotion. No? So it really helped me understand more about positive emotion. And I am sure during the 31 days challenge of Master Kuche, um, uh, last March. Yeah, I think that was March. I've written this as one of my content in the challenge, and it really helped me a lot to really understand that the things that we are talking about here, the things that we are doing each day, the emotions that we are feeling, really matters on our mental health. And according to this, so ulitin ko lang, so sabi ni Barbara Fredrickson in 2001, that positive emotion have been defined as multi-component responses tendency that lasts a short period of time and has a mental experiences that are both intense and pleasurable. So those are simple definitions, but you are going to think about, okay, so malaki pala ang impact when you are able to really learn kung ano ba talaga ang positive emotion and how you can really feel and express it. And the most important things to know, those are the two powerful ways on defining positive emotion. The first is the multi-component response tendency that lasts a short period of time, and the second is a positive emotion is a mental experiences that are both intense and pleasurable. So the most important things that we know, that we need to know about positive emotion, like may mga na-share ako sa inyong reflection questions that you can really reflect on paano mo ba na-experience yung positive emotion. These are the important things that we need to know about emotion. First is, ano-ano ba yung mga emotion na yon? Ano-ano ba yung mga positive emotion for us? Second is, what is their purpose or point? Ano ba yung point? Bakit kailangan natin maging aware about positive emotion? Ano ba yung point kapag nararamdaman mo and you are able to really express positive emotion? Third is, how can we improve our experiences dun sa positive emotion? Lastly, what effects they have on us? Ano ba yung mga epekto na dinudulot sa atin when we are able to really feel and express positive emotion and to really generate more positive emotion in our space? So now let's dive deeper into point A, which is ano ba yung mga emotion na positive? Like ano ba yung mga iba't ibang emotion uh, that we can consider positive? At first, it will really rely on, like meron tayong kanyang-kanyang definition. I mean, meron tayong kanyang-kanyang list of positive emotion that we are experiencing. But right now, I'm gonna share with you my top 10, the top 10 positive emotions that I'm able to really feel and express to other people. So these are the list of positive emotions also that the people experience is really endless. So here are the words that most often used by people in describing their emotions, which give us a good foundation for positive emotions as they are commonly experienced. So, hindi lang to sa akin na top 10, but it also, ito din yung mga word na usually ginagamit ng mga tao nakapaligid sa atin. And maybe ikaw din, to really describe ano ba yung specific emotion na nararamdaman mo. So una is joy. So when we heard about joy, it is one of the a sense of elation, happiness, and perhaps even exhilaration, and it is often experienced as a sudden spike due to something good happening. So are you also someone that top one, pag pinag-usapan si positive emotion, top one lagi ang word na joy sa list. So that is the first emotion that I can share with you today. Second is gratitude. Gratitude is a feeling of thankfulness for something specific or simply all encompassing. And it is often accompanied by humility and even reverence. So, gratitude is one of my favorite things that I'm able to learn as a life coach. Like, not to really brag that the things that someone doing for you, but to really appreciate the little things, the small or little things man yan, just to really appreciate it, but to really express it with them. It's a really a great emotion to feel. It really help you uh, to really reflect on the things na nangyari sa'yo. And it really made you realize na yung sa isang araw mo, like akala mo may nagawa kang isang mali. But when you are writing like a gratitude journal, you will realize that may mabuting nangyari sa isang araw ko. May tatlong mabuting nangyari sa isang araw ko. And you will be grateful about it. Like, yun. So it is one of my favorite emotion, positive emotion then the gratitude. And the third is serenity, a calm and peaceful feeling of acceptance of oneself. So this is one of the commonly used word to describe positive emotion of other people. Next is interest. So interest is a feeling of curiosity or fascination that demands and captures your attention. So when I am able to really uh, feel this emotion like the interest is I'm able to really mas nagiging excited ako sa pwedeng anong mangyari dun sa curiosity ko na yon, like ano yung pwede kong gawin, sino yung mga taong pwede kong makasama sa journey, at the same time ano yung mga lesson na pwede kong matutunan. And yun, fourth that is the fourth emotion, the positive emotion on the list. The fifth is hope. So this is a feeling of optimism and anticipation about a positive future. So this is one of the things that I need, that everyone needs to be reminded, I guess. So because hope is something that we can really hold to really reflect, or to really fight for our dreams. So this is also one positive emotion that we can encounter each day. A hope na gawin yung mga bagay na gusto mong gawin every day. Hope na ipaglaban yung mga pangarap na gusto mong gawin or maabot. At the same time, hope na there is someone listening to you each day. So, yeah. So that is the fifth emotion that I can share with you. And the sixth is inspiration. So when we talk about inspiration, it's the feeling engaged, uplifted, and motivated by something that you witness. So usually I feel inspired by the people in my space right now, like the different coaches that I'm talking to, especially Master Coach, So Master Coach have been more than inspiring, but it's been empowering us to really to see the things, so to really reflect on the things that we are doing each day. Paano ba namin ini-spend? And when you have inspiration, it really helps you to do better and to really push yourself outside of your comfort zone. So and so, as of now, who is your inspiration? You can feel feel free to express it in the comment section below. And the seventh is surprise. This is bago siya sa aking positive emotion, because surprise is something that makes me feel stress. Kasi pag when I feel the emotion of surprise, there's tendency na like sinasurprise ako ng mga tao nakapaligid sa akin, and I don't know how to react. But surprise had been a good emotion for me so far. And this is a sense of delight when someone brings you unexpected happiness, or situation goes even better than you had hoped. So, paano ko nasabi na this is a good positive emotion right now? Because right now that I'm able to really allow myself, and like paunti-unti, I'm able to really express in the present moment, it really helps me to really feel the happiness, like to really feel the unexpected happiness. Hindi naman pwede na kailangan ready ka sa happiness na darating sa life mo, but to really just enjoy life. Just enjoy the moment, appreciate the moment na nangyayari in the present time. And this emotion really helped me a lot, not just to cope, but to really understand that this kind of emotion is, you don't need to be prepared to express and feel this. So, yun. The eighth emotion, positive emotion, is confidence. So, this is an emotion that involving a strong of sense, self-esteem, and belief in yourself. Can be a specific to a situation or activity, or more universal. So, confidence is one of the result when you are able to really express yourself. When you are able to really share to other people, ano ba yung sarili mong boses, ano yung sarili mong story. At the same time, confidence makes you show up each day. And hindi madali i-build yung confidence, but when you are with the right person, you are in the right space, you are able to really be more confident. Like imagine this, like I've been starting doing my Facebook live. Hindi ako confident that time, but when I'm able to really just try it, paunti try mo, like dati like 6 months ata, once lang ako nagla-live, but having the right people in our space, I'm able to do a brewing live twice a month, Facebook live. Like meron ako noon na 1 week nakapag-straight Facebook live ako. Confidence is mahirap siyang i-build kapag wala ka sa tamang space. But when you are in the right space, you can build it. Like you have someone, nag-journey ka with someone, and you really trust that person. You will build this confidence as long as you also express yourself and you keep continuing in believing yourself. Like like isa sa mga current situation is yung TikTok broadcast na meron kami sa TikTok broadcast page. We've got our own show. So at first, akala ko noon, nakakaba siya gawin. Hindi ko alam kung paano ko siya gagawin and all. But when there is someone who is trusting you and believing in you, kakayanin mo. Like imagine, patapos na kami ng season 1, and it really helps me be more confident each day. Like the more I show up, the more I become confident. So we just need to really get out of our comfort zone to really encounter this kind of positive emotion. So ayan, Coach Ayan, hello po, and hello Bridget, thank you for joining us. So those are the emotion, positive emotion that I can share with you. But we've got meron pa tayong dalawa. The ninth emotion is happiness. So this is a feeling of pleasure and contentment in the ways things are going, a general sense of enjoyment of in passion, optimism in life. So this is one of the first, like one of the basic emotion na alam ko, pero hindi ko siya ina-express dati. But right now, I'm able to really express it. And the last emotion that I really want to share with you this afternoon is love. So perhaps the strongest of all positive emotions, so this have been labeled as one of the positive uh, or strongest positive emotion. Love is a feeling of deep and enduring affection for someone, along with a willingness to put their needs ahead of your own. It can be directed towards an individual, a group of people, or even all humanity. So we can encounter this positive emotion on how we allow ourselves. So meron pa, I'm sure there's a lot of positive emotions that you can encounter. So this list only captures a good deal of positive emotions that we experience, but it's certainly not all. So I'm sure you can think of at least one or two more positive emotions. So I invite you to drop it in the comment section below so that if there is someone na hindi niya pa na-identify na positive emotion to, at least makakatulong ka to help them to become more aware na this kind of emotion is positive to someone else. So, I really want to invite you to express ano pa ba yung iba pang positive emotion na naiisip mo right now. So now that we have an idea kung ano ba ang positive emotion and ano ba ang different kinds of positive emotions we are talking about, we can now move on to another important question. So what's the point? What's the point in learning about positive emotion? What's the point about feeling and allowing ourselves to express positive emotion? And do we really need positive emotion? So maybe may mga tanong ka ngayon na ganon. So let me share with you that positive emotion, aside from simply feeling good, positive emotions are also an important piece of happiness puzzle. And I'm gonna share with you different benefits at the same time, different impacts of positive emotion in our daily life. So while you will probably not achieve lasting happiness and well-being based on temporary uh, positive emotion often provide the foundation for those fleeting but meaningful moments that make life worth living. Like, ulitin ko lang siya, while you will probably not achieve lasting happiness and well-being based on temporary, positive emotion often provide the foundation for those fleeting but meaningful moments that make life worth living. Like, for example, the joy saying I do to your significant other, the love that overwhelms you upon holding your newborn for the first time, or the immense satisfaction that you will get from achieving something great in your career. Although positive emotion may seem to have a little purpose beside making us feel good, they actually do a few very important jobs. The point of positive emotion depends on who you ask. You will likely get a different answer from different people, from different experts in a different field. Like, for example, an positive emotion is an evolutionary, um, or let's say, positive emotion is to enhance human beings. It enhance human beings' chances of survival and for the production. That's according for an evolutionary psychologist. And when we were talking to social psychologists, they may say that a positive emotion is to form the bonds that connect us to others. And when we are talking to a positive psychologist, they may say a positive emotion is to make worth life, to make life worth living. So those are the few examples that we can get definition from the experts in different fields that we have right now. At the same time, there are a lot of definition of positive emotion, but these are the few things. And or maybe Barbara Fredrickson say that positive emotion is according dun sa theory niya na broaden and build theory. Positive emotion is to broaden our awareness and build our inner resources. And let me share with you about my favorite theory about positive emotion, that is broaden and build theory of positive emotion in 1998. So the theory provides a convincing explanation of the point of positive emotion. So sabi ni Barbara dito, positive emotion is to open our minds, broaden and expand our awareness, and facilitate the building and development of resources, including knowledge, skills, abilities, and relationships. So just imagine kung paano ba naging impactful sa atin yung being able to really express and feel positive emotion in our life. And according din kay Barbara, she said that this positive emotion broaden an individual's momentarily thought action. Yeah, like for example, joy sparks the urge to play, interest sparks the urge to explore, contentment sparks the urge to savor and integrate, and love sparks a recurring cycle of each this urge within safe and close relationship. So the effects of these emotions are in sharp contrast to the effects of negative emotion. So those experienced in dangerous situations like fear, terror, anxiety, which usually have the effect of narrowing our focus and limiting. In such situation, these automatic responses are vital for ensuring that we make it out alive. So this is where positive emotion kung saan siya papasok, or let's say this is where positive emotion are more advantageous, because instead of limiting our cope like experiencing a negative emotion, positive emotion, they expand it to allow for more creative thought and action. So instead of narrowing our focus to one or two responses, the positive emotion expands our awareness to take in much wider area of responses that we can choose from. So that is why isa dun sa favorite ko natutunan, why I was preparing for this talk, kasi this is I realized na that's why I really need a life coach to talk to when I'm experiencing a negative emotion. Kasi nagnanarrow down yung focus ko into one to two responses lang. But when I'm able to really talk to a life coach, nag-create siya ng positive emotion, kasi may hope, at the same time may love and happiness na there is someone who is willing to help with you. Na there is someone na willing na magtutulungan kanya. And it really helped me a lot to really have a different perspective on how I can respond sa choices na meron ako. And I guess it is one of the best realization that I have today. Kasi ito yung nangyayari sa akin for the longest time, na akala ko kapag may negative emotion akong nararamdaman, kailangan ko i-isolate yung sarili ko para hindi na maka-apekto sa ibang tao. But hindi kasi siya nakakatulong sa journey ko. So, doon ko nakita yung importance of having someone to really talk to, especially a life coach that can really help you to process and assess the emotions that you are feeling. So, maybe if you are someone also that who chooses kapag may nararamdaman siyang negative emotion, it just choose to isolate and not to process things. So, it limits us from the things that we are able to do. Hindi rin siya nakakatulong on how we see ourselves. So, it's a very timely to talk about how we can really generate some positive emotion in our space. So, this theory really explain on how we can really allow us to play, like to really do things outside of our comfort zone, because when we are able to experience positive emotion, it expands our awareness to the responses that we can choose from. So those are the simple definition of, I mean, no, not simple definition, but definition from different experts of different society that we have. And yeah, thank you for joining me, Coach Rezzhel, for this afternoon. And I've just shared the different definition of positive emotion from different experts in different fields. So yun, I've also shared the broaden. You can search about this, the broaden and build theory of positive emotion. It can really help you to really realize about the things that really help you to have to or to expand your awareness on the different choices that you can do each day. And from that, let me share also with you, ano naman yung mga health benefits of positive emotion, or let's say, ano naman yung point ng positive emotion when it comes to health. So, from the definition of different experts that we have in different fields right now, let's jump into health benefits of positive emotion. So, among many health benefits of positive emotion is reduction in stress and a boost to general well-being. So positive emotion can actually act as a buffer between you and stressful events in your life. Like, it really allow you to cope more effective and preserve your mental health. So this is according from Fredrickson and Barrett, no, from 2004. So imagine that being able to really experience positive emotion can release yung stress. Like, yung example ko lang kanina is, kapag nakaka-experience ka ng negative emotion, na narrow down into 1 to 2 responses lang yung choices mo. But when you are able to really have a positive emotion, it can build or expand awareness dun sa different options pa. And kapag marami kang options then sometimes it really powers you up or motivate you or nakaka-excite. Ano ba yung pwede, like, ano ba yung tamang choice na pwede mong piliin? At the same time, mapapaisip ka na maraming solusyon sa mga bagay na namomroblema ako. Like, parang gano'n. Like, hindi ka na masyado problema na into one or two responses lang. So, you are able to really expand the things that you are learning also. And in addition, merong research noong 2006 that they confirmed that experiencing positive emotion helps you modulate your reaction to stress and allows you to recover from a negative effect of stress more quickly. So, positive emotion really help us to really bounce back. Makapag-bounce back tayo kaagad from a negative experience or negative effects of stress that we are encountering. And experiencing positive emotion may also encourage individuals to make healthier decisions. This is a indirect contributing to better health. This was research from 2008 found that several positive emotion lead to a variety of health benefits. So, yung isa sa mga benefit nito is happiness. Like, happiness resulted in increased risk and variety seeking and gain focused behavior. And may another one pa is, if I remember it right, that was about contentment. Contentment resulted in increased risk avoidance and loose focus behavior. So these are some things that positive emotions that can ano ba yung ano yung impact ng positive emotion sa health natin. So positive emotion can also be can facilitate more effective coping skills, like na-mention ko kanina yung pag-bounce back natin. It also boosts health by providing a buffer against symptoms of depression. This was a study according to 2005 by Dolphin and Kant. In addition, being mindful and taking the time to savor positive emotion can provide an extra buffer against symptoms of depression while boosting a psychological well-being and life satisfaction. This was according to Fredrickson, Keken, and Ladberg in 2007. So imagine, maraming studies that can really prove that being able to really feel and express positive emotion can really help us to become a better human being, at the same time a better version of ourselves each day. So those are the simple points. I mean, maybe a simple point kapag binasa mo siya, but have a huge really impact on how we live our life each day and paano tayo magko-cope up in our life every day. So from that, one more thing about health is positive emotion foster resilience and improve memory. So in addition to promoting good and physical, psychological health, positive emotion have been found to relate to both resilience and memory. See, so we also know that resiliency is significantly related to emotional regulation. So suggesting that the experience of many positive emotion allow some individuals to bounce back better than others. So this was a study from Fredrickson way back 2004. And imagine that, like, when you are able to identify a positive emotion, you are able to identify the different emotions, positive emotions that you are able to really experience, or ano ba yung mga positive emotion para sa'yo, you can now see ano ba yung point kung bakit kailangan mo siya ma-identify, kung bakit kailangan mo siya ma-express and ma-feel, because hindi lang siya basta-bastang kailangan mo ma-feel kasi human being ka, because it also help you to really bounce back from everyday obstacles, everyday failure, or mistakes na nagagawa mo. It really help you a lot to have a better coping mechanism and to really to have emotional regulation in your life right now. So from that, the next point that I want to share with you is how can we really improve our experience of them? Like, ano ba yung mga pwede pa natin gawin right now to really experience or generate some more positive emotion, either in quantity or quality. So, kanina, the first step actually on how we can really improve our experience of them is, first, we need to become aware on what is positive emotion is. Like, maybe you are someone that we started na, ano ba ang positive emotion? Hindi ka pa naging aware, but all throughout this talk, you become more aware of the positive emotion. Ano ba yung positive emotion sa'yo? Ano ba yung mukha ng positive emotion sa'yo? And you're able to also identify and have an own definition of kung ano ba ang positive emotion sa'yo. So, when you are able to truly identify, naging aware ka about what is positive emotion, ano yung mga emotion na positive, it really help you a lot to think about the things that make you happy right now. Like, ano ba yung, like, you can create, ano ba yung positive emotion sa'yo, ano ba yung different positive emotion, like, ano ba yung mga example nun. At the same time, you can create a list, ano ba yung mga experiences or situation where I encounter this positive emotion. Like, kada experience, lagay mo dun yung positive emotion na feel mo. By being able to identify it, you can also now create a list. Ano pa ba yung mga possibilities na situation or experiences where I can create or generate more positive emotion. So that is the first step that we're going to do today, is to become more aware on ano ba yung positive emotion sa atin. Ano yung different positive emotion for us, experiences or situations that we encounter where we encounter positive emotion, and lastly, to create a list where you can really generate some positive emotion. And now, if you are questioned, paano ko siya ma-express when I don't feel safe sa space kung asan ako ngayon? The second step would be find a safe space. So I invite you, if you don't have a safe space right now, I invite you to visit at Decap Copper Republic. It's a safe space where you can generate more positive emotion. And where you can feel na kahit ayaw mo nang kausap, you can feel the safe, the being able to safe in that space, because you have a lot of people in there, like we've got Coach Janet, Coach Rezzhel, Coach Mau, and pag Thursday, there are a lot of different coaches, and then pupunta din si Master Coach A. It's a safe space where we can generate more positive emotion by being able to connect with other people, by being able to have a conversation to other people. So that is the second step, find a safe space. And lastly, the third step that you can do to generate more positive emotion is to start allowing yourself and giving yourself permission to feel and express the positive emotion that you are encountering. So I hope I'm able to really share with you um, ano ba ang positive emotion, the point of being able to feel and express positive emotion. At the same time, ano ba yung health benefits nito ng positive emotion, and the steps on how we can generate more positive emotion. So let's quick recap. The three step on how you can generate more positive emotion is to become more aware about what is positive emotion, ano ba yung mga different positive emotion para sa'yo, different situation or experiences where you encounter positive emotion. And last dun sa chart is to really, ano ba yung mga iba pang situation or possible experiences where you can really experience positive emotion. And second is to find a safe space. A safe space where you are able to feel, to just connect with other people. And just to really have a new perspective on life, to really just go out there and to really to create new memories. So find a safe space where you can feel safe on the things that you don't feel that you feel uncomfortable with pa. And the lastly is to really give yourself a permission. Allow yourself to feel and express positive emotion. This might be step, simple lang siyang step kung iisipin, but there are people that this step are their big step na para sa kanila. So I really want to really invite you, if you are also looking for tips pa kung paano ka, like positive emotion mo is happiness, I really want to invite you to visit Master Coach A page. Meron siyang pinost doon nung July 1 on being happier tips. So merong tatlong tips doon that you can really learn about, to really reflect on how you can really be happier each day. So I really want to invite you to visit. That is nasa page siya ni Coach A, ni Master Coach A, that was posted last July 1, and you can really use it to really generate more positive emotion. So again, positive emotion are a powerful tool for undoing negative emotions and the bodily responses that go along with it. So positive emotion broaden our thought process and build on themselves. They create upward spirals of positivity. So that's why doing whatever we can create more positive emotion is key to turning our depression around. So try to find those small moments of joy, perhaps by watching a cat video. So, ginagawa ko din siya online, or just sharing a laugh with a friend. Anything that brings you a bit happiness can begin to undo depression. So, that's why generating positive generating more positive emotion is really important in our space. So if you've got someone who really need this talk, I really want to invite you to share this on your timeline or tag that person to watch this episode to really become more aware on the things that we can do to really generate more positive emotion. At the same time, we can begin to undo depression together. So thank you for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness. So I would like to invite you to join on floor for our face-to-face community event. So these events actually can really help us to generate more positive emotion because this um, talk will really help us to learn more new things, and learning more new things is can help us generate more emotion. So we've got Comfy Sunday, Sundays for Life with Coach Sean, Nurturing Monday, Walk Along with Coach Teen, Groove Tuesday, it's all about habits with Master Coaches Mean, Purpose Wednesday, Away in a Day with Coach Rezzhel, Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A, and Fab Saturday, Open Mic with Coach Orville. So I want to invite you again to join us today. This is Groove Tuesday. It's all about habit with Master Coaches Mean. So um, learning about habit can really also help you generate more positive emotion because when you learn new habit, it gets mas nagiging excite ka every day. And you can see paano ba mag-form ng habits that can really generate more positive emotion. And especially one of my favorite event din sa DCAP is yung open mic. So it can really help us to feel safe to express, like to sing along or to really share yung mga tulang ginawa mo. So, it is etong mga events na to is also a step on how we can really generate some more positive emotion. So, um, if you are also interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or a mental health coach like us, connect with Coach Rezzhel to 0917-586-1661 to know more about the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Certification Program by Master Coach A. We are now accepting application for mental health certification in internship program with limited slots. So make sure that you make the reservation with Coach Rezzhel. So please do join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 371, Plastics Impact on Our Mental Health by Coach Glacy. So once again, I am Life Coach Tricia, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines. Love Bamboo. We'll see you again tomorrow and have a blessed day.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.